Hello cuties, I hope you are fine and doing well. So in today's video we're gonna be making cupcakes. So without any further ado, let's get started. For this recipe you have to take 1 cup of sugar, or you can also take icing sugar. I'm taking the regular sugar and blending it and crushing it into the blender, and make sure it's finely crushed. Take a bowl and add the crushed sugar in it along with half a cup of oil. And now take a spatula and make sure to clean your cup. Now mix the batter or the mixture with this spatula, and it should look like white finely mixed paste. Make sure there are no lumps. Now take electric beater and beat this mixture for about 1 minute. Yes, and make sure there are no lumps again, because in this recipe the main tip is that on every step you have to check that there are no lumps in the mixture, otherwise the cupcakes will not taste good. So now you have to take 2 eggs. Make sure not to drop the shell of the egg in the mixture. After adding the 2 eggs, you have to beat this mixture with the electric beater or the blender, and make sure they're well mixed. The ingredients should be well mixed, and beat it about for 1 minute. Now add half a cup of milk into the mixture and beat it again. Along with half a cup of milk, you have to add vanilla extract with like about 1 teaspoon, and now again beat it for like 1 minute. Make sure there are no lumps in it, and you have to take the milk room temperature, not straight out of the refrigerator. Beat well. Now set this liquid mixture aside and take another bowl to mix the dry ingredients. Take baking powder. I'm using baking powder of Rosemore, and add about 1 tablespoon. Don't overflow the spoon. It should be minimal and like not overflowing out of the spoon, like this, and add it into the bowl. And now take flour, and it should be like 1.5 cup. Like take 1 full cup and then again half cup, and make sure there are no lumps in the flour. Sometimes when you keep the flour bag open and like there's moisture in the air, so it forms lumps in it. So make sure there are no lumps in the flour bag. After adding the flour, you have to take cocoa powder. I'm using cocoa powder of Rosemore company, and take about 2.5 spoons, and again don't overflow the spoon too much. Two full spoons and 1/2 spoon, total 2.5. And now here you have to take a pinch of salt, not too much, not too less. It is used to balance the sweetness and the bitterness of the cupcakes, so there should be a balanced taste. It helps to balance the taste. Now mix the mixture of the dry ingredients with a spoon. Now add the dry ingredients into the liquid ones, and make sure to part the mixtures, meaning that don't add all the dry ingredients directly into the liquid mixture. First, add the half of the dry ingredients into the liquid mixture and then the leftover, and beat it finely. There should be no powder seen. After beating the mixture, it should look like a thick mixture, not too thick and not too liquidy. It should be minimal and in between the both states, not too thick, not too thin. Now take your cupcake tray and take your cupcake liners and align them into the mold. They should be available at all the supermarkets. Now take a spoon and add the batter into the cupcake liners. In the cupcake liners, the mixture should not be overflowing out of the cupcake liners. They should be a bit like about mid of the cupcake liner, so that they will bake and then don't overflow out of the cupcake liners. They should be at their minimal state, not too overflowing, not too less. I'm adding about 1.5 spoons. It's like big spoon. Now over here, the main tip is you have to tap the cupcake tray onto the shelf, so that the bubbles, they should escape. Look at that, it's like escaping. Now on a medium flame, you have to preheat your oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now bake the cupcakes in the preheated oven for about like 15 to 20 minutes. Now after baking, the main step is to poke the toothpick into the cupcake and make sure to poke in the middle. If the toothpick comes out clean, it means that it's fully baked. If it is not coming out clean, it means that it is not cooked yet. Now I'm taking Choco Bill's milk cream for the ganache of the cupcakes. Now add in the milk and microwave it about for a minute or 2 minutes. It should look like this thick. If you have added too much milk into the chocolate, you can also add a bit of corn flour to thicken the chocolate, and now ganache it with the chocolate and some almonds. It's up to you how you want to eat it. You can also eat it without the ganache. See how soft